Hi everyone, welcome to the Movieception Show. My name is Fariba, and today we're about to watch the final trailer for Fast X. Now, it's typically very unusual, very uncommon to see a trailer come out this soon, especially with the movie coming out in just about a few days. I mean, for a trailer to come out, you typically put out trailers about roughly a couple weeks before the movie's release, but this is very unusual to see a trailer come out a couple days before the movie comes out in theaters. But I would assume that Universal Pictures wants to really amp up the hype for the film because, for one thing, the premiere was last week, and a lot of things had came out. There was a lot of reports, a lot of updates regarding the fate of the franchise. For one thing, apparently coming from Vin Diesel, he had said that the actual conclusion of the trilogy won't be a two-parter, but it would actually be a three-part film. So basically a trilogy of its own kind, which again, that was a big report that had come out a couple days ago. It came right from the premiere at Rome. And then there was another big report that came out about a potential return of one person. I'm not gonna say who, just because it was basically a spoiler, and I'm not going to share that report, so I'm just gonna keep it at that. But there's been a lot of things going on in terms of the updates and some of the big things regarding kind of what was supposed to be the conclusion of the Fast and Furious franchise. But yeah, I mean, with everything that's happened last week, a lot of the reactions, the responses that we've heard so far, coming from the people who have already seen it last week, it seems as if we're finally getting down to kind of the last few days before the movie actually comes out this Thursday and Friday. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right down into the trailer, the final trailer for Fast X.
Let's start back at the beginning, shall we? Los Angeles, 2001.
So they're doing a recap, okay.
Humble roots, local kids, street racers who became hijackers. Graduated to high-speed smuggling.
That's basically what we've been all saying.
Train robberies. If it could be done in a car, they did it. If it violates the laws of God and gravity, they
literally
did it twice.
What we've been all saying.
But the days where one man behind the wheel of a car can make a difference are over. It's time to prepare for what's coming.
You might want to buckle up.
Oh, dang.
As I look out at this wonderful family, I am filled with so much pride.
The great Dom Toretto. If you never would have gotten behind that wheel, I'd never be the man I am today. And now, I am the man who's going to break your family. Piece by piece.
What's up?
Uncle Jacob?
Your dad sent me.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait to see you get out of this one.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Tommy,
Yeah, we've seen some of these
I need you
footage.
to come for me.
Looks like these are
Dante.
very
I'm
extended
Shantae.
footage from the
So
film.
how about we all just start shooting each other? That's what I came here for. Time to end this.
Let's dig some graves.
You are not to be trusted.
Hey, you ain't on my Christmas list either.
Cavalry's here.
It's showtime.
Shoot Tiny Tash.
Tiny Tej.
No. We
Tiny
never
touch.
agreed on that.
Oh my god.
We need weapons and cars.
Okay.
Cannon cars.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Surprises. I adore them.
How much time do we have?
About 4 minutes.
It'll have to do.
Oh, dang.
I'd stay down if I was you.
You'll need to hit me harder for that.
That's gonna hurt.
The game's over, Dom. You lose.
Oh, alright.
This is your last ride.
Maybe this is the end. But you know what?
Oh, whoa, okay.
I smell magic.
They say when you're facing death, your life flashes before your eyes. Are they right?
If this is the finish line, I'm not afraid.
Oh, so he was in the car this? Oh, wow. I didn't know that part. Oh, dang. Oh, this scene is still pretty ridiculous. Oh my god. That was the final trailer for Fast X, and it does seem as if, just watching some of the clips, like we've seen a lot of these footages before in some of their previous trailers, and it seems as if in this final trailer it's more of like an extension of some of the other footages that we've seen before. It even looks like there's a couple of the release clips that are also featured in this trailer, so it seems as if they kind of like grabbed like a whole montage of everything that's been out there so far and put it into this very long trailer. I mean, this was a very, very long trailer. It was about, I think, roughly 4 minutes, which is very long for just a trailer itself. But yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything too new about things that we've seen before. I mean, there's definitely, again, a lot of these extended clips of the movie, so definitely gives us a bit more of just the context of what's going on. Again, seeing some of the more, you know, insane things with Jason Momoa as the villain. Like, you can tell once again, like I've been saying it before, like watching Jason Momoa just from these, like, you know, these trailers, from these clips, he looks like he's having so much fun in this movie. And like, again, I can't wait to see him actually play a much more villainous role in this movie, playing, you know, the son of Reyes. And so that's something I'm looking forward to seeing. I know from, at least from the reactions that we've heard so far, like one of the best things about Fast X is Jason Momoa as the villain. So that's something I'm looking forward to seeing for sure. I'm a bit concerned about whether or not they've shown all the big stuff already from the trailers. I mean, at least from the movies into this trailer. And just because, again, it seems as if all the big stuff is coming, or we're like literally seeing from this trailer. Like, I mean, especially for that one part at the very end of this trailer where we see, Dom at the dam, and then just like driving over as two trucks are about to collide onto the Charger. The one thing I did not know before is that his son was in that car, Brian. So that's something that is very interesting to see. So we'll see how that goes. Because I mean, again, I didn't know that his actual son was in that car. Like, I mean, his son in the movie was in that car. Like, I mean, from previous footage, we just see Dom and his close-up view of him, and then him driving off the dam. But now we actually see that, you know, his son was actually in that car too. So I wonder where all of that's going to go again. Again, I'm just a bit concerned about the fact that we may have seen all the big explosive stuff already from the movie, from the trailer. So I hope there's still a lot of, you know, fun things that we get to see, some of the big action-packed moments, aside from the ones that we've already seen from the trailer so far. But I mean, again, like having heard some of the responses from the, you know, from those who had already seen the movie last week when they went to the premiere, from the critics, it seems as if this is going to be a really fun ride for sure. I mean, a lot of big things to kind of look forward to. Again, just see Jason Momoa, some of the things that we've been hearing about, you know, potential cameos, people who do return. That's something that I can't wait to see. And again, like how this movie is going to start, you know, basically become the beginning of the end, whether or not it is true that this, instead of being a 2-parter finale, it's going to be a 3-part finale. So we'll see how that works out for sure. But yeah, I mean, again, this was a pretty intense trailer for sure, seeing all these like footages kind of being mixed up, being put into this montage for this trailer. Definitely seeing a bit more of Brie Larson. So I think that's probably a couple of things that, you know, adds a bit more context into her character Tess. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see the movie later this week. I mean, I think I'm going to see it on Thursday for sure. And just again, seeing this extended trailer, I mean, we'll see how it all goes, right? So I think that's all to say about the final trailer for Fast X. There's a lot to really, again, not a lot of two new things to see from this, but also again, it's a very extended trailer that shows a lot of what we've already seen so far, but it's kind of like an extension of what we have already seen. And hopefully again, like when we get to see the film, there'll be a lot of new things to still see. So yeah, that's all to say about it. Let me know what your thoughts are about the Fast X trailer here, as well as, are you gonna go see the movie later this week? What are you excited to see? What are some things that you're looking forward to, you know, hoping it's gonna, this film's gonna do? Do you think this film is actually going to be, or at least its conclusion of the film is actually gonna be a 3-part finale, or maybe Vin Diesel was just teasing a little bit? Like, do you think that's actually true, or that's not really the case? He was maybe joking a little bit. Who knows about that? Let me know what your thoughts are for that thing, and what are some things you're looking forward to seeing when we do finally get to see the movie later this week. Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to like and subscribe.